In other news, the Electoral Commission kicking off its countdown to next year's elections today. The 2024 national and provincial elections, as you probably know by now, will be highly contested between political parties and then, also for the first time, independent candidates. For some parties, also the first time that they will be competing at the national stage. Ziniko Mhlaba caught up with the Patriotic Alliance leader Gayton McKenzie. He says his party wants to bring back the death penalty. To do that, they would have to change the constitution with a two-thirds majority in the National Assembly.
We continue engaging with political parties after the IEC had officially revealed the slogan, the theme, and also outlined its programs for the 2024 elections. Well, South Africa, since 1994, has seen a lot of political parties coming into the space, contesting for those seats in the National Assembly. One of those parties is the Patriotic Alliance. We saw it gaining some grounds during the 2021 elections at the local government elections. So what is it that they have to offer when it comes to the national space in the National Assembly? I'm joined now by Mr. Gayton McKenzie from the Patriotic Alliance. Thank you very much for joining us. You've done pretty well in the 2021 elections, but now we are heading to the national and provincial elections. What is it that the Patriotic Alliance is offering the people of South Africa?
Well, yeah, no, we were the best party. I mean, we're the breakout party of the last election, and we are even going to do better. You know, we're going to offer something totally different than anybody else. Number one, we bring God back into our schools, into our places of work. South Africa has become a lawless country that is not with God anymore. We bring that back. Second thing is we're going to bring the death penalty back. Most importantly, we're going to mass deport all illegal foreigners. We are going to cancel race, and we must be known as one South Africa. There's an expiry date there's an expiry date to keep on referring back to apartheid. We need to stand up. We need to look at ways how we can become one nation, not only during Springbok games. But I can tell you, no party offers what a PA is offering.
When it comes to the marginalized communities, such as the colored community, do you think there's enough space for them politically in the current system? And you've also been accused of maybe making that reference to Wampinja. What do you have to respond to that in terms of dealing with race issues in our politics?
Now, you see, I'm glad you're mentioning that. You see, South Africans are very uncomfortable to talk about colored issues. Very uncomfortable to talk about colored issues. During the struggle, when you had Andrew Zondo be shooting the police and being killed, we had Anton Francis, the colored community, shooting the police and being killed. When Steve Biko was killed by the police, S.T. Kriel was killed by the police. When Walter Sisulu was on Robben Island, the colored community has Neville Alexander. We had Basil February being the first MK decorated soldier to die in battle. So we are one thing, you know, but we come into the new South Africa, we're now being told we cannot be Africans as coloreds. That's utter nonsense. And when we fight against that, they say we are bringing division. So we must accept that as the first nation of this country, we are not known as Africans. What are colored people? Now, if I talk about it, they say, then let them rather see me as a racist, but I'm not going to stop talking about colored issues until colored children get treated the same as all the other children. Speaking for colored people does not mean I speak against black people or against white people, but I will not stop advocating for this that I experience at Baizandik.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. That's Mr. Gayton McKenzie, the leader of the Patriotic Alliance, speaking to us, but also coming strongly there, expressing his views on how South Africans have been segregated. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziniko Mhlaba in Johannesburg.